World. My name is Nicholas Montez, and you're watching my YouTube channel, Nicholas Montez. Welcome back to another YouTube channel video, everybody. I'm so excited to have y'all back here together again. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about my top 5 favorite rides at EPCOT Walt Disney World. EPCOT is one of my favorite parks of Disney World, and I would say that EPCOT is probably the park that has the best set of rides. And let's be honest, Magic Kingdom was a little bit hard because most of the rides there I just like. Not many of them I love, and I had to pick like attractions than just rides. So this is gonna be a little bit tricky. I mean, this list is gonna be a little bit easier because I'm picking just rides, not shows, not that, just rides. So let's get started. Now, Figment is just a ton of fun. When I first went on this ride, I just loved it. I fell in love with the song. I fell in love with the character of Figment. And I just fell in love with the entire ride as a whole, because this ride is just so much fun. The premise of it doesn't really make sense, but the whole ride is just memorable. It's fun, and I just love it so much. Every time I go on it, it's just one of those rides that I just love. The Figment character is just amazing, so I love this ride. Now, this is another ride that I just love. It's basically just kind of like this futuristic roller coaster. Literally. And I love that. I like how it has all this futuristic stuff. I love the thrills that you have in it, how it goes super fast. And it's just an amazing ride. And it's one of my favorite roller coasters of Disney World, other than Mine Train. And I just love this ride so much. It's so much fun. I scream on the top of my lungs every single time I go on this ride. It's just a ton of fun to go on this ride. So I love it so much. Okay, so this is a ride that I just think is very interesting, and it really just explores all these fertile lands and growing food, and I just love learning about that stuff. Stuff like that is what makes me interested in the Disney parks, because they don't just take the stuff from the Disney films, they also do their own type of stuff too. And this is just such an original idea, especially for this park, as EPCOT is all about going around the world, and part of that is the land, and living with the land is pretty cool. The animatronics, the whole design of it just looks great. Like, you have a house and then a rooster cockle-doodle-dooing, and then like you have, like, whenever you get to like the rainforest part, you see a crocodile next to you or an alligator next to you, and it's like you kind of get scared a little bit because it feels kind of real. And so I really like this ride, and it's just so interesting every time I go on it. Now, Soarin' is just such a beautiful ride. Now, I will say this. My sister, but most of my entire family gets nervous for this ride because my family are afraid of heights. Technically, I am too, but I trust Disney that they're not going to let go of me, because this ride is absolutely fantastic. Your seats move up, and the screen does everything. It shows you this whole beautiful land. It's absolutely stunning. The music is beautiful. The landscapes, it makes you feel like you're in this real world with elephants. Like, you feel like your elephants are literally down below you as you're flying, and like you just try to kick them. And then like you go to Sydney, you go to, I guess, Australia or India. You go to all these other places, and then you go to EPCOT at Disney World, the fireworks, Tinkerbell, and it's like, it is just so, the music is great, the scenery is great, and it's just unbelievable what they were able to do with this ride. So I love Soarin'. Now, this is kind of an obvious pick because I'm a huge fan of the Finding Nemo film because that movie is my fourth favorite movie of all time. But I'm being a little bit biased because that's my favorite movie of all time. But I love this ride. I just think it's so fun. I like the now if you think it's just if it's just scenes of Finding Nemo, just put on a ride. That's not really what they do. Sure, there's scenes that are familiar to the original film, but they do it in a way that is interesting and fun. Like the scene, like the stuff with Marlin and Dory, where it's like, is he like the whole color game, the game that they play when they're looking for Nemo? Like that's totally done different. And there's new scenes in the ride. Of course, when they get chased by that glowing fish. It's sort of the same, but it's kind of different. So the ride isn't just the whole Finding Nemo movie on a ride. It's totally different, and the scenes are different. But it's still familiar as this is based off of the Finding Nemo movie. And then, of course, the song In the Big Blue World is just fantastic. Me and my sister sing this ride all the time. Sing this every time we're on the ride at the end, and it's just funny. And then the little thing with Flo on the starfish saying, "Wait, take me with you." She always says some little funny things. And then easily the best part is when you get off, you have a whole aquarium to explore. And I love that. And I wish that whenever I go to Disney by myself, that is the thing I'll be doing. That's the thing I want to do. And like without no rush and just going to check out animals as long as I want. So that's my top 5 favorite rides at Epcot Disney World. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My Instagram is Marvel6. My TikTok name is Marvel1Fan. If you guys don't understand those names, head to my back section. You can follow me on all social medias. I'm also on Letterboxd. It's the same name as my Instagram, _6_. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.